What's up, Everyday Blades? Man, our boys at Kansept are killing it, man. Every single knife I get that's Kansept is better than the last one. This one's no exception. This is the Kansept Tarkin. Look at that beast. Anodized striped titanium scales, milled titanium pocket clip. It's a thumb disc opener, which I love, and a front flipper, which, but, I'm not a big fan of front flippers. One, because I don't operate them very well, but look at that. Super easy to operate. One of the easiest front flippers I've ever operated. Of course, you got the lock bar stabilizer, over travel stop. It's got a little bit of a rough texture, but I can imagine that would be really, really nice grip. Especially if you were like processing an animal or something like that and you got wet or got blood on it, man, that would be a very, very good grip. It's got a really nice polished stone wash blade finish. The blade is 20 CV, which definitely nothing to sneeze at there. It's got a nice backspacer, titanium backspacer. Looks like it's PVD coated. That's a nice little milled pocket clip. Check that out. Man, they're just doing a fantastic job. And you can't help but love a thumb disc opening knife, man. Every one of them fly out like that. Super nice, and they don't get in the way. You get positive traction every single time because of the jimping that's on the side of the disc. Got centered. The blade's good and centered. Just really nice. The speed holes are a nice addition to it. There's several versions of this. There's plain titanium, plain anodized. I believe there's a couple of G10 versions, maybe a carbon fiber version if I'm not mistaken. I know there's 4 or 5 different versions. So you can look to there and find out what you like. Of course, it's a frame lock. Let's look at it up against a couple other knives. We all know the Rat 2 and his big brother, the Rat 1. You can see it's dead in between those two knives. It's a really nice size. They have just been doing a fantastic job. That nice, thick, robust blade, it's hard to tell because it's swedged at the top. But I bet it's 125 thousandths blade. Super sharp. Let's check and see how sharp it is. Well, I'm going to have to get my new setup on my sharpness tester because this ran out of thread. I'm going to have to set it up for my inserts. I don't have that done yet. But what we can do is weigh it. .9 ounces. Fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. Let's check some measurements. We are 3 3/8 on the blade. Just under 4.5 on the handle scales. That is a nice knife. Kansept Tarkin. Just very well built. No kind of play whatsoever. It's running on ceramic bearings. Just fantastic, man. And one of the things I really like about this is no flipper tab hanging off the back. This is very, very unintrusive. And I bet that could also be used as a window breaker with that being hardened steel. I bet that'd pretty easily smash a tempered glass window. Black anodized hardware all the way around. Just a great knife. Nice jimping right there across the back of the spine of the knife. You can see that swedge makes the blade look thinner, but starts here, runs all the way down, and it gets a little bit thicker out here near the blade to make that tip more robust. Great job. It's decently thin behind the edge. It's not, it's not razor thin behind the edge, but it's good enough. It's definitely good enough. So, there it is. The 20 CV titanium scales. I just noticed something. Let me see if I'm just crazy. It almost feels like there is milling, like a textured milling on here. I thought it was just the roughness of the titanium, but this has very fine micro milling lines. That's why it has such good grip. And then it's anodized over the top of it, but oh yeah, you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear it, put it in the microphone. So it has micro milling lines all the way across it to give it that. It just has really good grip. Very cool. Kansept Tarkin. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.